your manager, your boss, your whoever who gets on your nerves on a daily when you have to go do what you have to do so that you can make ends meet and keep a roof over your head and clothes on your back. And for my older adult people, my more seasoned people, I would like for you to consider having to defeat 450 of those people who, in this day and time, they have brought themselves back up out of the darkness. Those people who we identify as racist. Think about having to defeat 450 races on your own and you win. You accomplish that. That would be a great feat. You would say, "Oh, I've overcome." But that wasn't the case for Elijah because even in his defeating 450 soldiers, even when God brought the rain after the drought, even after his good deeds and following the commandments of God, Elijah was still in a spot where he found himself battling with his mental health. Why? Because there was someone named Jezebel, the wife of King Ahab, who is the king of Israel, who wanted to kill Elijah. Think about those moments, young people, when you find yourself trying to do good, or not even just trying to do, doing well, doing good, doing what's right, doing your chores, doing your homework before your parents ask. And it seems like, man, it's still something coming up. My good is still not good enough. That is the case for Elijah. And for Elijah, in his knowing that there was somebody out there seeking to take his life, in the moment, he didn't go back and say, you know what, I already defeated 450 people. So this one, it should be nothing. In that moment, Elijah was a human and he wrestled with very human feelings. Elijah called out to God in prayer, called out so much so that he asked God to take him away from this earth. He asked God to end his life. In modern time, we would consider that suicidal ideation. We would consider that thoughts of self harm, thoughts of wanting to no longer be here. And then God responds to Elijah's outpour and his crying and his asking, God, take me away from this space. I can't handle this. Although he has defeated, again, 450 soldiers, this moment right here, this moment where somebody is attempting to make an attempt on his life, Elijah is calling out, asking God to go ahead and end it, because even though I have already defeated and conquered with your help, God, there's still something in me that's saying, God, I just can't walk another further. And God responded not by removing Elijah from the situation. He didn't go and take Elijah's life. He didn't say, all right, Elijah, since you no longer want to be here, I'm going to grant you that wish and all of your problems will be gone. God responded to Elijah by giving him food and rest. He said, you know what, Elijah? You've had a lot going on. You've defeated 450 soldiers. You've called all the people together. You've done everything that I've asked you to do. And in this moment, I see you, Elijah. I see that your flesh is saying that I have no more to give. And because I see that your flesh is saying that by what you're asking me to take your life. I see that it's coming to a point to where you can no longer handle it. I'm going to give you food and I'm going to give you rest. And while that is a biblical perspective, food and rest, as someone with a background in psychology, I have a degree in psychology. I've also worked in a few spaces where you need that work in psychology to work with the young people that are in this space. And food deprivation and rest deprivation are key factors that contribute to our decline in mental health. And it's not just a matter of, oh, I'm not eating enough, or I'm eating too much, or I'm sleeping too much, or not sleeping enough. It's about what we are actually taking into our bodies that contribute to our mental health and our mental well being. And with food and rest, with the proper food and rest, for Elijah, um, I'm pretty sure it brought out some of these outcomes as listed by what is it, the Psychological Association